Everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 32 of Darwell20's Let's Play of FTB Skies, where today we're kicking off Elementalcraft. In between episodes, I did feel like my pink slime was going slowly, so I added a mob slaughter factory here, which, as you guys heard me say at the end of last episode, the mob slaughter factory, it generates more liquid meat when killing hostile mobs than it does pink slime, so this one was not very efficient. This one, on the other hand, does more pink slime than liquid meat when it's killing the passive mobs that are going to spawn in here. So that's why there are no passive mobs at the moment. This guy is actually turned off. See, redstone signal is on. So we're, getting more pink slime, and we're up to 22. So this should not take long. I would expect by the end of the episode for my pink slime ingots to be complete. That's my expectation. That said, the next thing we're going to work on is Elementalcraft. So I'm going to get a Feral Flare Lantern over here just to make sure that, we're having some nice brightness going on. Just plop it wherever. As long as it's close enough, I'm good. And the plan for today is get that up and running. So if we take a look at the quest, we got an element source, which I think I got as a quest reward, or not as a quest reward. Where did I get that from? I got it in let's see, element source. I've got 4 of them. I don't really know what they do. Element source. It's a quest reward, and it can be traded from Shady Wizard Villager. I don't know. But either way, it's a nice quest reward because it gives me a bunch of good stuff. I got myself the source analysis glass, and then one of each source receptacle, which adds to the many source receptacles that I've gotten from looting the nether. I think mostly the nether is where I got these ones from. So, good times. With that covered now, we can get into Elementalcraft. So I think we should start with Elementalcraft, doing a little bit of auto crafting. Probably not a bad idea, right? So we're going to want some element extractors. We're going to want some contained crystals. We're going to want some improved element extractors. Would be nice to have at some point. To do is these guys for sure, and the white rocks, but the basic ones are easy. Element containers are also another nice thing to have. Small element containers might not be a terrible thing. These guys, and then you can upgrade, right? How are my patterns doing? Oh, not bad. Can I middle click these? I can. Nice. All right. The good element pipes, the best element pipes, the good element containers would be nice to have at some point. I think I already taught you. Burnt glass is a to-do. For sure. That should be good. Actually, that should be a good start. Yes, I see you hitting me. I'm pretty sure I have thorns, right? Do I have thorns? Well, maybe. I have an ender infection, which is great. It's alright. I wanted to eat some food anyway. Some food I hadn't eaten before. And then you, ender stew. Mmm, delicious. Sweet. Couple more seconds of ender infection and then we should be cleared. Excellent. So this will be my island for Elementalcraft, right? So we're going to want some extractors for sure. Easy peasy. We're going to want some basic pipes to get going. And you know what else I'm going to want is the crafting dudes for this thing. What are they? They are... Ooh, solar element synthesizer? That's neat. That's cool. What do you make? Mana element synthesizer, huh? Well, that's cool. Are these things new? I don't remember these so much. I definitely don't recognize the mana element synthesizer. Kind of cool. Element infuser, we want to have some of. Element binder, I think we're going to eventually want some of. Gem crystallizer, we're going to eventually want some of. That should be enough for now. And then we have to get the pure infuser, but we'll give that a minute. Let's at least get the element infuser. And yeah, I guess we could get an element binder going here. I don't know if I need to autocraft that bad boy. Okay. What? Is there still a thing here? Cool. All right. So yeah, let's get some element infusers. That would be cool. Some element pipes wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, we need the junky pipes first. Yeah, and paired element pipes. That'll do. Okay. And then I'll probably want to run a thing across here to get AE style stuff over here. So I'm thinking maybe let's have the center of the island be like the multi-block crafter for these guys, right? So this setup. That'll be in the center here. And then maybe we could have in the back would be generation of elements. And on the sides could be some of the craftings. Does that sound cool? I like the sound of that. Yeah. How do we like the looks of this? Does this look cool? I think that looks nice, right? And if we wanted to, we could have 2 more here. And we would basically, I'm thinking like 2 of each element, right? So then what we could do right is something like this. So we could have you and you, you and you. Cool. And then we're starting to get element build up in there. That works, right? That should be neat. And I'm assuming that these two are connected to each other. So that should be good. And then we could run just some basic crafting going on here, right? So we would want, I think we want the element infusers have to sit on top of these, right? Also, let's make sure we're doing the quests, right? So contained crystals. Let me just get one of these so that we, quest complete. All the things. That's cool. And then those are the 4 elemental crystals. We're going to want some of those. And then we're going to want like drenched ingots and whatnot, but we'll take care of all that in a moment. Right? So element containers, I'm thinking like we'll have this with the infusers on top. And these will eventually become the better tanks, but for now we need to do the smaller tanks because we don't really have much of an option. And boom, boom, boom. And if I remember correctly, it's something like shift-click. Nope. With an empty hand, I think. There you go. And that should be filling this up now. Beautiful. And I'll probably make this a little nicer looking once we get access to the better pipes and all that stuff. But for now, this way we can just get some basic stuff going on. Sweet. Okay, cool. All right. I like that so far. That looks good. Now at least we can get our basic crafts happening, right? All right, now I'm going to see about auto crafting with these things. So the plan should be to bring some cables up here, and we'll see if this works out. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've done with applied energistics, have I? I'm not sure. So we're going to want you. We're going to want you. I'm suspecting that I'm going to want... Let's see, where can I put this that's not going to be super duper in the way? It can't be centered just because of the way I want things. I'm probably going to want a lot of channels here. Of course, I missed the center line. That works. That works. And then you be removed because I want a dense here, and then you can go this way. That's cool. Sweet. All right, now you might need to be moved, Mr. Feral Flare, but that's all right. How many channels are in use here at the moment? We have 21. Do we think that's going to be enough channels? If not, I'll just change it up. How's that sound? Yeah, I'll have to... What I'll likely have to do is add another controller here and run a channel off this guy. But for now, that should be sufficient. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so let's get some P2Ps, and let's get our memory card. We will load this bad boy up. Boom. So I've got 9 channels available to me, right? There's going to be a way to place this in an intelligible way. I know it. All right, now you and load and one more dense. Is that cool? Nice. So now you already used 4 of the 9 that we had available. So now we've only got 7. Oh no, I had 11 available. Right, it's not, yeah, it's 32. So yeah, we're good still. We're still good. We're still good. Now for patterns over here, we're going to want these guys to be craftable, right? So it's realistically just going to be that. Okay. And then I also want my drenched iron ingot. And while I'm at it, what else can you make that I might want? I guess I should have this one ready. I know I need that for some things. White rock, definitely. Burnt glass, definitely. I know I need that for some things. I don't know if I need a drenched iron beast spawn egg. I think I'm good. I think that covers everything for me. All right, so then air will be you and you. Fire will be you and you. Earth will be you and you. And water will be these two. Nice. All right, now the only other thing I need to do is to get these element infusers to give me stuff. So if I did a laser IO, is what I'm thinking. Okay. And a laser IO here. And we'll use the pattern providers to put stuff back in. So maybe this one? Can you reach all the way over here? Nope. Exceeds the maximum range. RIP. That works. Sweet. All right, so let's test this out. So you're going to extract, shouldn't matter too much, and then you're going to insert on the up. And then you're also going to be an extract. One at a time should be fine. And same for you. Cool. All right, So now if I say, give me some drenched iron ingots, like 10 of them, let's say, he should insert one and then extract. Is he extracting the iron? I think he's extracting the iron. Yeah, so we're going to want to filter what's allowed in here, I guess. I think an insert filter is probably the best way to handle this. So we're going to want to, let's do a deny list. Or do we want to do an allow list? Let's do an allow list, and we'll do Elementalcraft. We need the crystals. So fire, water, earth, and air. We're going to want the silk. We're going to want the fire glass. There it is. Burnt glass, my bad. We're going to want the ingot. And then we're going to want the rock. Cool. Now, if we look at this and we cancel this craft, and then we say, give me 10 more of these, or 20, that could work too. See, now he's not extracting the iron ingots. Cool. And because you're in blocking mode, you should be smart about stuff. Not that he can't accept more than one, but yeah, that works. Sweet. All right. Kind of cool. He's a little bit slow about the crafting of things, but that's all right because we're going to get better pipes in a moment here, right? We should be able to get element pipes now, which are better than impaired element pipes because they use water. So if I were to remove you, do that, wow, you drained very quickly. Now, are you also draining? Like, are you guys connected or no? Doesn't look like they are, does it? That's a bummer. It's a bummer. So does that mean I need to do this now? Yeah, you two don't connect automatically. All right, good to know. Not great to know, but good to know. Don't love that. Okay, so let her cook, and then we'll let's see. So you're making that, and then I guess yeah, sweet. I like it. Now was that what I needed for ooh, a drowned statue? Sweet. All right. And at this point, I can get element containers too, which is cool. Which I might want to do. How about a dozen of them? Does that sound cool? Right. So you're gonna make the stone that you need. You're gonna make the burnt glass that you need, and everything's being inserted into here as a return, and that's pretty cool. That's not bad, right? Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I could live with this. Not too shabby. Right? The only thing we need to do is replace more of these pipes, which we'll probably want to do now. Yeah. Let's do that. Perfect. So do we have more element pipes? We have a lot of the impaired ones. Are you still making like the good ones or what? Are you done making the good ones? I thought I made a bunch of element pipes. Didn't I? Or am I crazy? And then extract and extract. And then you should be filling up very quickly now by comparison. For me. And then you're just making more of the white rock. Nice. Not too shabby. All right, now, so there's a bunch of more stuff to do with Elementcraft, right? Elementalcraft. We can make our element containers, which done. And then we've got the binders, and that's where you get into swift alloy ingots and all kinds of other cool stuff. And crystallizers and all that stuff. Now, for the quest that I'm on, though, what I needed was 64 drenched iron ingots. And we're at almost 50, so we're about a little bit more than a third of the way for pink slime. So pink slime's coming along. Drenched iron should be straightforward at this point. I just want these element containers to be done. Shouldn't take too much longer. Yeah, it's making the last 2 white rocks now. Sweet. So then I'm just going to replace you with this. Cool. And the same for you two. And you can sit back here. Cool. And then the same for you. You go away, you go away, you go away, you go away, you go away. And that. Do you need to be told to extract again? I think you probably do. Are you getting anything? You're getting some stuff. I can't actually tell. I think they do need to be told to extract again, so I'll take care of that in a sec. And the last 2. That should work. Beautiful. And then down here, we just need to say to extract again. If we can get the right angle without too much gliding. Too much gliding with the jetpacks. There we go. And that, my friends, should be cool. Right, so now all the water is being drained out, all the elements, and then they're all going right into these element containers, which are way larger than these ones, which we don't really even need anymore. We can put all that away. You can go away. I think that that's not a bad start, right? Now, if we want more drenched iron ingots, right, we wanted 64 of those. I think we just kick it off, and it should not be a problem. It should eventually get done. So at this point, we're just waiting on a little bit more pink slime and some more drenched. Not bad, right? Okay. So let's come back in a few minutes here once this crafting is done, probably. And I might do a little bit more with Elementalcraft because, you know, it's definitely a super fun mod that I enjoy playing with. And would you look at that? 64 drenched iron ingots are now complete. Boom. Submitted. Done. Nice. Now, what I would like to do from Elementalcraft is get 4 more element containers, and let's also get 4 of the element binders, which, if I'm not mistaken, element binders are how we get things like swift ingots, right? Which we're probably going to want, and potentially fire ingots and other cool autocrafty things. So let's see. Do we want them all? We might want them all. Let's just do them all. Like, it feels dumb to me to not do them all. Let's just say that much, right? I think we should probably just do them all and call it a day. So what I'll have here then is probably here, and then we'll have the pattern providers on the other side so that they don't have an opportunity to insert into the wrong thing. Is that cool? And then we're just waiting on a little bit more white rock for that guy. Cool. All right, so then you're going to sit here, 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 and here. And then pipes. I'll just prep a little bit more of that. Cool. Now, you're inserting into both of these. So does that fill this one up all the way first before getting to here? Or does that split them now 50-50? It looks like it's filling the first one first, but I guess we'll find out. So then you here. Cool. Yeah, they do not seem to be filling at all, which is fine, right? It'll just fill this one up first, and then it'll start filling this one. And remember, we could absolutely throw like another couple of these down behind it, right? We could extend these out that way. It's kind of why I built it this way, for like, you know, a good amount of expansion possible. Right? So we've clearly been crafting with things with water, way more so than we have with air. I don't think we've done any crafting with air yet, but that's about to change because Swifting gets to use air. But now we want more pattern providers. And then we can get our cables. And the pattern providers for these will be the same deal. We'll do the blocking mode, and we'll see how well that works for... Because we did this with refined storage last time, and it was a lot harder. But now I'm hoping with blocking mode, you're good. Now, there's also a thing here, lock crafting. Never until redstone pulse is received, with and without redstone. And then also this one, until primary crafting result is returned. That's kind of cool. We'll see if I need that with blocking mode. I'm hoping I don't, but if I do, it shouldn't be too bad to try out, right? So just like the other guy, super cool, right? I like that. Yes. And then same deal with laser IO. You can sit here. You can have this. You can have this. And I don't think I'll need any of this stuff, but we'll see. Okay, so you're bound, you're connected. You should be filling up. Yep, there's a smidge of air in there right now. You can barely see it, but I promise you there's a little bit. Okay, and there's a smidge of fire in there too, which is cool. All right, so then on this side, we will have an extract. And then on this side, we will have an extract. And then over here, we'll do the same. Extract. South extract. And that's all good times. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. All right, where was I? Connect those up. And I know for sure I'm going to want, let's see, at the very least, I want Swift ingots. And probably should throw Fireite ingots into the mix. Have we done Springaline shards yet? Where do we get those from? I have to look those up. And Springaline glass. I should add those to the crafting because I know I need them for a lot of things. Springaline shards. That's where they come from. All right, good deal. I don't think there's much else that's super important. Though I could get Springaline clusters if I think I'm going to do a lot with Elementalcraft. I think that's probably good for now. So we will come over here and we will say your job will be, I want to make Swift alloys, which will be this. And I'm hoping that it's like super smart and puts it in this order. Because remember, the order that the items go in does matter. And I'm hopeful that that's going to work. But we'll see what happens. Okay. And then Fireite will be this guy. So again, order matters for these crafts. You're going to be here. And then you're just that, and that's going to be a normal pattern. Okay. And then over here, you're going to be the Firite, you're going to be the Swift, and you're going to be the Springaline. So let's get some Swift dudes. Maybe 10 of them. See what happens. You are cool. Why are you... Oh. Yes, I see what's happening here, and I'm not a fan. So what's happening here is when we go to craft the Swift, it's pulling out the Drenched Iron and the air... Okay, I got you. So I should filter on the extracts then, is what I should do. Yes, so I'm going to want more filters from Laser IO. I guess you need to know how to make iron bars as well. And I wouldn't mind you knowing how to make observers. Yes, that's what's happening. Because I'm filtering on the insert, that's not an ideal thing. So give me like 30 of them. Should be an easy craft, by the way. Okay, and then this is a simple fix. So then you're allowed to extract Swift only, right? And you're allowed to extract fire from elemental Firite. And you're allowed to extract this and this. And then you're allowed to extract the fire crystal and the burnt glass. And you're allowed to extract earth crystal and white rock. And then you're allowed to extract water crystal and drenched ingot. And then you don't have a filter on the up. You can accept all the things. And if I do this, you should stack back with those. Cool. And then the only other thing to add here is this pattern, the Springaline shard. So your filter will be Springaline shards. Cool. All right, now you, for Swift Ingot, are gold and then drenched copper, redstone air. Give me that air crystal, give me that drenched. Oh, that's fine. Are you being cool now? You are being cool now. Nice. Okay. For some reason, it's not showing the shard staying there, but I think this is actually working. And I think that's cool. Sweet, that is actually working. That is working 100%. It's weird, like it's still there. The crystal's there, but it's like rendering wrong. But it's working, so I'm cool. Right? Yeah, no, that is awesome. So blocking mode is working very well for those, which I am very happy for. Elementalcraft, how are we doing? Did I get all of these? Oh, you needed me to get any one. Okay, that works. And then the binder, and then the Swift, and then the Springaline. Ooh, I got a Springaline cluster. That's nice. And then you guys all go away, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right, then you guys go away, and that's cool. All right. Now I wouldn't mind. This island became a little bit more crowded than I thought it might. What? What's the exact pattern for Elementalcraft? There's a book, right? I think there's a book. Well, let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. Hopefully, these are done. And then we'll see if we want to get into the pure crafting with the pure crystals for Elementalcraft. I will probably do them, and that'll be pretty cool. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's get this quest done next time, and then when we get back, next episode, we'll probably start working on this setup. Cool? All right, for now, take it easy.